Welcome back to my shop. I'm going to attempt a pen with a Celtic knot on the upper end of the pen. I'll be using a composite material of aluminum and plastic bought from Turner's Warehouse. It comes as a 12 by 6 inch sheet, 2 millimeters thick. Very easily cut on the bandsaw and using a disc sander to clean it up before turning. This is the material I'm using. I'm going to make a Celtic knot, and this is the material that we're going to be used. It's aluminum, both sides with I guess this plastic inside. So we're going to cut that to a width that's going to go into my pen blank. So do that. There it is. We'll clean up the edges and we'll keep going. Now I've got to cut 4 pieces like this. So I put a little spacer in here and I can push that right up to it and get the exact same measurement every time. So we're going to cut 3 more. Little scrap left. But now we have the 4 pieces that are going to go into the slots that I'm cutting in my blank. What I did was cut 1 slot in my blank, and this is going to go into there. So what I have to do first though is to clean up the edges after my bandsaw cut. And what I'll do is to put a little roughness on the outside of that, just so that the CA glue will adhere to it. Okay, so these are all roughed up. Now I put some CA glue inside there, and then I can put the piece in there, glue it in. Okay, so that's 1 down. I have to clean up the edge just to make sure there's nothing sticking out of the edge of that. And then I will cut the next one. Okay, so what I've done is to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'll know which side. So this side was down number 1. I'm going to rotate it 1/4 turn, put it into my jig on my wedgie sled. This is a 45-degree angle here, and I'm going to run that through and we'll make the second slot. Number 2 slot. And I'm leaving just a bit of a material on the edge here so that everything will line up properly, so we don't have a difference in the length of that. So that's set in there. Whoop. I guess that ink doesn't like the activator. And we'll give it a few seconds here and we'll cut number 3. Okay, we're all set up. Number 3 is on the bottom. Okay, here goes number 3. Okay, number 4. Now I did clean up in between these so that it was smooth. That's the 4 slots filled up. Now what we have to do is cut this to length and we'll put the holes in it. So just to make sure we're in the right place, we've measured the tube and that's going in there. And what we'll do is to put that in there. We've tightened this down and we're going to cut the end off and then we'll cut the other half of it too. There's our 2 ends of the... And you know what I didn't do? I didn't mark the... That's it, there, that's it there. Okay, so this is the line. I've looked at the grain and I can see that's the line. Okay, so next we put the center of the blank. Gotta have three hands for this. Put a center punch in there. Punch that in the center. This way we've got these 2, where's the marks? 2 marks go together here. So it starts off with these centered. Now we have to put it in a vise and drill our hole. With the brad tip. Two holes. Okay, next step is to rough up the tubes. Okay, that gets them rough enough. Now we have to insert them into the wood, my wood blank. So first I like to put the CA glue inside here. Then using my little stick, cover the outside of the tube with C8 glue. Put it in and turn it as I'm going to smear everything around. Push that in so it's just under the surface. And let that set. There, that's that. Clean up everything. Put the caps on. And then we set up for the cleaning of the ends here. Go over to the drill press. Okay, I've got this all set up with the trimmer here, and we're going to trim that down to the brass. So now that we've got this all cleaned up, we're going to put it on the mandrel, put a spacer. This is our top of our pen. I think I'll go this way. This is the bottom of the pen. Put my line there. Put another spacer. Match up the two sides here, one more spacer, and put the knurled end on it. Now to the fun part. We're going to put this into the lathe. We're going to run up our tailstock. Now I have a live center on the tailstock. Turns fine. Okay, I've used my fine stuff going from 1500 down to 12,000 just to clean up the wood itself. Now my Celtic Knot did not come out the way I wanted it to, and I have my little indent for the finger grip. So now it's time to put the finish on. Use a CA finish. Okay, so that's 2 coats of the thin CA glue. Now I'm going to put like 4 coats of the medium on there. Okay, now what I got to do is buff this out with my fine sandpaper. Well, like I did before, I forgot to take the spacers off and put in the plastic piece, which would have saved me my pieces. I did buy some new ones and they're fine. So we'll take this apart. The Celtic Knot did not come out the way I wanted it. So we'll see how it goes. And you see there's CA glue on the end there. So as you see, I've got my new press. We'll stick that in here. I like this press. This is really nice. Perfect. I know my hand gets in the way a lot. See how easy, whoops. See how easy this is compared to that clamp that I was using before. Let's test this. There's a little plastic stuff on the tip of that. Looking good. Okay, I did put the mark on each one. I might not have showed you that before, but... Okay, so now we have to put the pocket grip on there, whatever they call that. Okay, that goes there. Our little piece there. That's on the bottom. That's how it came out. Twist, turn. Well, it wasn't my best work, but I'm still in the learning process. Each one will get better. If you enjoyed this video, please tell your friends. Leave a comment if you'd like. Hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.